Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, my love. Do some moving of that real quick. I'm trying to do a little bit of art here to get this weekend's Pathfinder stuff going. We're gonna do that until everybody's ready for some Until Then. Oh, no, it's still going to the side. Recent screenshot from Foundry because that looks old. It is old. I'm just using it as a marker because I'm not going to be doing anything on the Foundry itself. As long as it still has the dimensions that Foundry would be, it's all good. Because I'm not putting anything like in here, you know? That might not be good for using as a guide though. Why? UI slightly different, but I'm not doing anything on the actual page itself. I'm not touching the Foundry. I'm not putting anything over Foundry. I'm just doing stuff on this outside because I don't want to do anything to the UI itself, you know, unless we decide to do that, we can. But I figured first worry about out here where we're going to put the cameras and everything. And I don't want any cameras like going over the main page. Which is just going to be like boxes for the players and the GM. Which I'm still trying to figure out how we're going to do. I haven't had much time to work on it this week, so it's gonna be a little weird. Actually, you know what? Let me jump into Stream Chat. Pig, if you want to jump in with me, me and you can kind of hash out some ideas. If you wish. You don't have to if you do not want to. But I'm just doing this until our actual thing. Oh, Jesus!
I am gigantic!
It came in like a kaiju mon.
Told you should have took Kaiju Stalker.
Apparently. Do this and then by F11. No, it doesn't make it like super big. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
I'm a big boy. And I do big boy things.
There we go. That's a lot better. If I go off of it, cool. I'm a big boy. Boy thing. How you feeling, by the way?
okay. Still feel a bit weird.
Throat's doing okay?
Yeah, still feeling a bit weird though. It's more psychological than it probably is actually physical. I'm still a big boy. The biggest of boys.
True. I was talking about how that was like weird, and then I didn't even do anything about it. Where you at? Magical pig. Oh, that has to be group. Yeah, there we go. There you are.
Back to being tiny.
Back to being tiny. Making it so you can actually hang out.
Yeah.
So you apparently were definitely thinking like it was going to have like stuff over the actual UI, right?
Kind of. But you can also like pop out the chats and stuff, so I don't know if you can import that as its kind of own thing.
What do you mean?
Like if I put it in my OBS as a web link.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my OBS?
I'm going to have it as an application.
OBS.
Or I'm just going to full screen it and just screenshot it.
Add browser.
I'm also trying to figure out where I want this guy. Oh, why does he have that on him?
Maybe not. It does not like that as a imported web link. It does not work.
Here or right here. There's a nice little fun thing. Or right up here. Or I can switch it over. Or if I have to rotate it. Or whatever. Put it over here, down here. Doesn't matter.
Ah, there we go. That's what I wanted.
You want to share your screen and show me what you're thinking?
All I did was I'm just playing around OBS right now. I just did a Windows capture, and I have my chat popped out, so it's
Oh, are you saying you want to capture Twitch chat?
No, the chat from the game.
Okay, that's what I thought you wanted to capture.
Here, I'll just show you. The hell's my Discord? Discord is somewhere. Streamer mode, screw off. Share my screen. You just use your entire screen. That it? Like that small. Close this. So on the side here, you can right click on the chat and it makes a thing in window, but I have a button that you can click that pops it out as its own thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can put that in your OBS.
Right.
Although mine's kind of being stupid right now. What? So in OBS, you can change this to where's Firefox chat pop out somewhere. Chat log. You gotta go, or maybe not.
So sometimes with those Windows stuff, you have to always have it like pressed on.
Redo it. Capture window. I'll just leave it as that for now. Chat log. There.
Yep.
And now that's always going to basically be open. Could make it just big enough to hide.
I think if you do control, so
Control.
I think it's okay if I show off my OBS. That's fine.
Sure. Because then this is kind of always on the screen.
So say I bring in that group
Holy
again,
Inception!
right? If you hit Control, or was it Shift Control?
Holy shit, I'm giant.
Control Alt. Yep. You can actually take away some of the picture with Control Alt. So if you have anything that you don't want shown,
So I would want to Control Alt this stuff. So that way I just have what appears in the chat.
Yep.
And then I can make that bigger. So basically all you would see is just in the chat. And then I could put the other stuff on the side here.
Tsumaki.
Which would probably just be like another Windows capture. This thing. I should Control Alt because I don't need this side. Or maybe I do want this side. I just don't want that chat open. Yeah, like that. But it needs to be... like this somehow. And now I've got space for something. So this could be down a bit. And I don't know, put a banner or something across the top, and then I still have room for all the peoples.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Even myself.
Let me show what you're doing to the peoples.
Peoples are here.
This is what he's thinking, guys.
They just need to be organized.
Hey, Zara, bro. You can also always do that group one I was talking about before.
Which one?
Hold on.
I need one for Vilka too. Don't I have one for Vilka?
I think this works. I'm sending you one. I have one for Vilka. I don't know if you want it.
Is it not safe for work?
Oh no, it's safe for work. It's very safe for work. It's Mr. Pinchy.
Oh,
It's the
yeah, that's
crab
fine.
he made. There you go. That's the group.
The URL no longer works.
The one I was just using.
Are you supposed to put that in? Oh, you're supposed to put that in OBS.
Yeah, that's the same thing as the regular Fujis.
Hey, what is it supposed to do? Oh, it just puts everybody in a line or something. Uh-huh.
And it resizes everybody. So if you put...
So if I did it's a browser.
You won't be streaming the game. You can always stream it next time, Sarah. I'm probably gonna get a VTube Studio for all the VTubers who wants to be there. Whoever puts the VTuber model on.
That's something we'd have to set up. Embedded URL no longer works.
Oh, damn it. I'm sorry.
Update your OBS source. What does that even mean? What does it mean?
Oh, just 1 second. It might just be me. Oh, let's check something. Oh, you know what it might be?
What?
What did I send you? No, it is reactive.fuji.tech. Okay. I did that. Did sources. I wanted a group. I sent you that. What does it look like?
Discord. Put you on my other screen. Oh, that's not my Discord. It's my Discord. Let me see.
To be fair, I don't think what I was going to be doing is going to happen, so we can actually spend some time to work on shit tonight if you like.
Okay. Okay, that put a giant picture of me.
Am I not there too?
Nope. Just me.
Okay, so what might need to happen is, you know how I've had you do the Fujitech thing? And just
I don't
do
remember
the
any of that.
reactive.fuji.tech. So just go to that portion of the link, and then you're gonna have to get the group link from yourself. That's probably what needs to happen.
Log in with Discord. And then where do I find that? Oh, I see Vilka.
I had all the way at the bottom. There should be something group. If you go to sources,
Sources. I see custom sources.
legacy group, or add custom group, and then do, or add custom source, and that might be group.
Nope. Let's see those options. Do you pay for this or no?
No, no, I do not.
So I don't see a group thing.
Okay. Trying to see where it is.
Oh, I can add people.
Oh, include. Yeah, just add everybody. That's gonna be in it.
Zara.
That works.
Zio.
I just want to pull my hair out trying to do the whole thing. All good, man. You do what you want to do. If you don't want to stream this time, don't stream this time. As long as Pig is streaming, if he wants to, and I'm streaming.
Chat?
I mean, I'm going to be streaming no matter what. So, whatever happens, it's going to be on the internet no matter what. If I do get VTuber Studio and try to make it where all the VTuber friends are, you know, able to use their models, I think the only one who wouldn't be able to is Silka.
Silka doesn't have a VTuber model.
Exactly.
I don't think Zio does either, does he?
True, he doesn't. We gotta get Zio to get something.
You have one?
VTuber model?
Yeah.
I've been saying that I want to get one, but because it would be fun.
It could also be that you just use, like, you could use VTuber Studio to do the capture, like the sharing thing, and just use your own camera, and then you'd be like kind of in person.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna use my own camera and then grab everybody else who's doing VTuber.
I did it. It's a thing.
You got it?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hide all this.
And then all you gotta do is, you know, make it as big as you want and then as long as you want.
Whoa.
So if you do...
Not that big.
Yeah.
Then that would go right across the bottom with 5 people. Should be enough space.
Yeah. You would just have to make it more, like, bigger depending on how many people are there. So once everybody's in, you can, like, rearrange that.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I just realized you guys can't see. So this is what he's doing.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it should fit. Or it might be just slightly too big, so I might have to make it slightly smaller, but yeah.
Yeah. But we still gotta, like, we should probably figure out... You want me to pop in there real quick? Yeah, please, if you don't mind. I mean, you can stay too, Zara. You're part of the Pathfinder, so... Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're showing stuff.
Playing Dog Battle.
Is that okay to show?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what it is, so I don't want to...
It's a game. It's a phone game.
Oh, okay.
I streamed it before. Set the autoplay. You know, it's like Raid Shadow Legends or shit. You just kind of play it.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, that's fine.
I was sponsored once by them.
Oh, slightly too small.
Yep.
It should be about there.
Yeah, that's the one bad thing about the
something
grouping.
up here. Up top. May I put my banner up top?
You could.
I don't know if that's gonna work completely though, because
Yeah.
I mean, the text would be fine, but actually, if I prop the text, I can put the dice beside it and then the text next to it. I just have to fill that whole space at the top, really. And then maybe put something the same color, like the same felt color background behind these chat icons or our character icons down here.
I feel like we can do some more fun stuff with it. I could just be doing this. Pop this out so people. I feel like there's probably something fun we can do with it, which is why I wanted to work on the overlays more, but I just have not had time this week. I've literally been coming home from work late every single day. Obviously won't be a problem tomorrow because I don't work tomorrow, but yeah, what do we do? What do we do? Because I think it would be also good to have like little backgrounds for each person. Doesn't have to be different for each person, but just having like little backgrounds instead of having the nothing void.
Well, because mine already has a background set because I don't have the cutout version.
Yeah. Do you want the cutout version of the dice, by the way?
Yeah. Give me that.
Okay, let me do that real quick.
Because like I said, I'm thinking if I do the text, or I might do my own text across the top. I don't know what text version you used, or what font, and then have the dice up here too. It just needs to have a border with it, something filling the background void. But I wanted the text chat to be bigger than anything else so people can actually kind of see what's happening. Obviously, probably gonna be more zoomed in.
There's a PNG.
Like if I just threw
Dice. Go ahead and send it to you. See if it works if you pop it in your OBS. Inspector Gadget.
I have a random map I can throw on here.
Should work as a PNG.
That's the wrong Foundry export maps. That's what I want.
Oh, that's in Discord announcements actually. Let me go ahead and delete that. Didn't mean to put it there.
Yeah, let's do this one.
Alright.
Scene name. Fishing thingy. Why not?
Just realized something. Here we go.
Fishing thingy.
Azera has joined the chat.
Fog of War. No, I don't need Fog of War on this map. It's just regular shit. Restrict token vision. Nope.
What did you just change it to? Oh, it's set the frog?
Yeah. Isn't this map cool?
Am I supposed to be seeing it right now?
Yeah. This is just a random map.
Okay.
Not going to appear in this campaign. This is just a random map I made before. Look, there's like a little fishing pond with fishies and a boat. And then there's like a house thingy. With like a bedroom, 2 bedrooms, a kitchen, and a bathroom. And doors everywhere.
Doors!
And then a road. And doors can be opened and closed when you click on them.
What do I want to make? I was about to say.
What about this one? There's nothing that's gonna be, there's nothing not safe for work in my Discord.
Yeah, no, that's fine. More meant like I don't want to get anything that's private.
Yeah.
You said private.
God damn it, Sarah.
This needs to be in
I should do a cursed frog for the
So you just
Discord
like,
thing, shouldn't I?
A cursed frog.
like
Yeah, just like my cursed czar up here.
Cursed frog would be pretty cool. Okay. So I have a border. I have the background going kind of the same color as the dice.
tabletop stuff. It don't need to be that big.
Another layer.
Not what she said.
Okay.
I
I
need
still don't want it to be that color. What color do I want? What color is gonna go well with it?
What I
Feels
need is,
very
like-
indie. I want it to be like that.
Well,
Sorry, that was disgusting. Looking at it. Okay. So I kind of want it to sort of be scroll-like. Or
Don't need to be streaming my screen anymore. Turn that off.
yeah, no spoilers.
There's no spoilers.
Because I'm still gonna do it where I have the cams down here, going down in a row for each person. What I wanted to do was
Paint.
camera person, and then a little thing of their icon character, and then like a little scroll under their camera person. That was like their name or character name. And then up here, I was gonna have the dice with a flowing D8 damage right here. And this is gonna be a little. Pig was obviously gonna be on the top right here. E and GM.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if I could find some scroll icons, or if I was actually good enough to make. Let me look up colors of scrolls. This is where, if I was actually a good artist, it would come in handy.
Oops. Why can't I duplicate this?
That's pretty scroll-like if I'm looking at different scrolls. Okay. Now can I...
I want this at the bottom, behind everything. There we go. I don't like that actually. all doesn't feel good. I want to put that like this. I want to tile it because it looks better.
How's your move been, Zara?
Yeah, been all right.
Like this.
Only all right?
He. So tired.
Tired?
Yep.
What you getting tired
Oh.
for?
Yeah, don't sleep. Ever.
That's not fun.
Definitely isn't.
I can't figure out how to do the scroll yet, so let's try and do the boxes first then. So, I kind of have something like that. What's a good background
Yeah, I
for that?
might want to. Nope. Undo. Actually, I might want to cut off the side of my pop out on my screen where the chat would normally be. That way it's not showing any spoilers if I pop stuff up. That gives me more room for the map. I don't know. Actually, you know what? I'm fine with that. Let's put that back.
So, how many players do we have again?
5.
Okay. We have 6 screens need to be made.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That could be big enough. That could be small enough. Like this, it'd be 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Might work. While we're working on that, go ahead and add another. I don't know what color I want it yet, but what we can do, make it less
Add
thick.
another.
Let's say nice brown, or like a wooden color, wooden feel. Not have it filled. Like that. What we can do, the layer style, we can bevel it. Give it a nice little bevel feel. What does the stroke look like with it? Oh! Alright, is there any woody textures that I can add to this? Oh, that kind of feels good.
It's way too big.
Stars.
Oh, that's almost perfect.
What's up, Toto? Ooh, that's kind of woody. Ooh, that's very woody. Yes. I'm gonna scale a bit. Take both of them real quick. We're going to take both of them, put them in a group. Quick group. Take this. Bring it over here for a second, and we're just gonna fucking make it huge. Posting your new cards. Let's go. Can I see? 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 I'd like to see what an actual artist looks like. Or what they do looks like, sorry. Let's go back to the pattern. I do like that. I do really like that. What if I down the scale? Give it a little bit more of a woody feel. Cool. And that background still kind of has the like scrolly texture. So we're gonna do for this background. Should I give it an inner glow? Let's see. What would that look like? Inner glow. Give it an inner like. Just see what this looks like.
All right, Phoenix.
Yeah.
This is kind of what I had in my mind, but the colors don't exactly look great.
Oh,
They're
sorry.
more like blending, but
Let me watch stream. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of going for more of the blue, but
yeah. Well, I moved my shit. Whoops. It was lined up. Now it's not lined up. What the fuck did I do?
use control. It's snapping. There you
That's where it was. The fuck. It was everywhere. Like this side looks fine on the right side of the text, kind of blends with the felty carpet, but like the left side kind of looks like cuts a bit. Hey,
So hold on, what we need to do?
or I just need like a different background, the text and dice.
So what we need to do is cut out the D8 damage altogether. I'll make you
What?
a new D8 damage. Don't we worry about that. And we'll
Just the text.
we'll just take the felt, and what you do is you make it big enough to go across that top part,
Why is
and
it
then you
fucking doing that?
put another
Oops.
thing of the felt in to make it big enough to go down the bottom part.
Block. Oh, unlock. I need to fucking fix this again.
Do you understand what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Hold on, I'm fucking distracted for a second.
All right. Fair
Somebody
enough.
joined the chat and it fucking shrunk the icons on me. It's fucked up all my shit.
That would be a Zeo.
I didn't mean to.
No, Zeo, you're fine. Oh my god, did you really? Really, Tolish? Really?
Oh, shoot.
Okay, I like the frogs a lot more. Oh, the little bard frog is adorable. Oh my god, these frogs are adorable. I don't know if I could show them on stream, but you do great work, Tolish. You do amazing work. Keep being you. Okay, so what I'm saying, Pig, is let's we're gonna leave this for a second. Do you like this kind of like border thing that I'm doing though, Pig?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about borders and stuff. Like having full screen. Although I'm not exactly opposed to it.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason why I'm not doing full screen is because I don't want cameras to get in the way of anything. Just kind of like how you're not doing like full screen.
Yeah.
And the fact that the dice is already going to be here, and I don't have to like have it, you know, because if you go to the chat on yours, it's just going to be shown twice. So it just
Yes, but I'm not gonna have the chat open in my game browser because it's gonna be like maps and DM stuff that's gonna be there.
yeah.
The chat's already open here.
Yep.
So
Which is
it'll be more
fine.
like selected on like the actor screen. So like here, like where your characters are and stuff.
What I'm pretty
Or probably
much
going
gonna
through like
do-
roll tables, items and stuff like I have here.
I'm pretty much gonna do this, and then we'll have you right here,
It rolled something.
and then I'm
Shiny
gonna
ammo.
right in here. I want to get like a bigger thing. I
Oop.
want to do some scrolls because scrolls always feels very D&D, right?
It rolled Juggernaut Mutagen, and I can
Jesus.
give that to somebody.
That sounds like a tiny thing.
Like,
Anyways,
somebody
I was
on
about
that.
to do something else.
Tiny.
New. Let's do 1920.
Can I just drag and drop that to you? Does that work?
Do a text
Uh,
document.
Inventory.
Bam.
Ah, it did. Because there's going to be like, there's some enemies that will have loot on them. Like, traditionally, they'll have like whatever normal stuff they're wearing, but there might be things I want to kind of roll. I have like rolled loot I can kind of give out instead of just straight gold.
I wonder what kind of font we did before for that.
I don't know. That's on you, bro. Why does this man have so many fucking rage?
That sounds
He's,
like a
he's in a
meat.
rage. 10 turns of rage.
Yes, that's just the base thing for it.
It's always on? No, it shouldn't always be on.
No, I had activated it when hitting
Yep.
the hippo.
Let me look up.
You could use it
Whoops.
multiple times. The fuck?
Yes, I believe it's per Constitution modifier, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, but it doesn't stack. It stacks up? No, it doesn't.
No, no.
So-
The only thing that occurs is if you you turn it off and turn it on, is you get the base bonus hit points, temporary hit points. Again, that's the only thing. Unless you're using a specific type of rage that gives something else, like at the beginning. The only thing that you get is the temporary hit points.
What color do you want the text to be?
Probably white or something, or grayish, whitish
Purple.
gray. I don't know. It's gonna have to be on some kind of background of some kind. And I don't know if I want to stick with the felt or put something else. Something that kind of feels more me. I don't know what that is.
Ah, there we go. D8 damage. Wonderful. Perfect. The most fantastic font I could have chosen for you.
Yeah, wingdings.
Wingdings. Could always go, what is it? Right here?
Wingdings?
Webdings. Or, we could always go Wargate, you know?
What do these guys do? You kind of have like a bigger image to just chop parts out of.
Can always go the Bada Boom, which is, you know, every single thumbnail font. Idea isn't bad. I need it to be like not so thick of a font if I'm going to mess with the font. Comic Sans. No.
Alright, I'm out of here, fellas.
See ya, bro.
See ya. I'll be in stream.
You got it. Have a fun time. Actually, no, Pig. Why don't you here?
Yeah.
to tuck my kids in. Did you check out the cards? Yeah, I was like, really, Tolish? Really? Llamas with hats? But I also really like your frogs. Like, the frogs are really cute. Pigaloo. Do me a favor and look through this website and see if there's any fonts that, like, stick out to you.
Being like the first one that's literally at the top. It says Dragon Hunter.
I mean, any of them. Like, look through, have fun. They're all free use, personal free use.
Night Hunt looks okay. Fantasy Battles looks good too.
Let me go ahead and download Dragon Hunter real quick. How do I add fonts to the computer again?
When I look at the Night Hunt, it doesn't show an 8. It shows Ronin Design Premium. It doesn't let you put numbers, apparently.
I am at this time working on a new project in Krita and I would like to add some text on the top of my cartoon. However, when I looked earlier into Krita's text editor, I didn't find a font
Nah, I don't like the
liked.
way the
So
spacing
I'm
is
going
on
to find a
the...
new one and upload it. Let me show you how to do that.
This is very cute. By the way, guys, this is who is this?
This is a Google
Blade and
font.
Quill.
It is an open source font family library. All fonts are released under open source
Yeah, I don't like the Dragon Hunter
licenses.
font.
This means
I don't like the way the
that you
spacing is
didn't
with
miss
the
anything.
some of
If
these
you
letters.
already know the name of a font you want to download, you can search
Dragon
for
Hunter.
it
Got
using the search bar.
Well, because it's like the D8 of this part is like stuck together.
In this box, you can type a
Like there's no
phrase.
spacing between the number
This
and the
is
letter.
great
It's like
because it
one
will allow you
blob.
to better preview
Okay.
what the fonts can do for you. I will type the name of my channel.
The Fantasy Battle one looks better.
Use this slider to increase or decrease the size of the fonts. This first drop-down menu
Fantasy
will allow you
Battles.
to choose different categories.
Still on the front page.
Now, if I were you, I'll leave them
I
all
don't know if I
checked.
want to go like
This way you will
old-timey.
get more results in your search. Here you can search for fonts in different languages.
That one looks okay.
Cool.
Them unchecked as I want my search to show style, regular italic,
Is this the one you
family.
used? No.
When this
Looks
little
very
window
similar.
appears, you can click on it to open it. We are in my download folder, and here is a zip folder that was downloaded a few seconds ago.
Abril
Double-click on the
Fatface.
folder to open it. Double-click on the TIFF folder. This window will appear. The only thing you need to do is click on Install. And it is done. Before to leave and close everything, double
That's it? That's all you have to do
click
to
on
install
this
something?
OFL text file. This is your license agreement document. As mentioned earlier, make sure to read it. It shows you the permission and conditions on how to use this font. Okay, when you are done, you can close everything. Back in Krita, let's create a text on the top of my little dragon. As you can see, when I look for the font in the text editor, it is not there. It is because Krita was opened when I downloaded the new font. To see the font, we are going
full
to need to
screen real quick.
restart.
We're going to try this. Go my downloads folder, fantasy battles, my
This Dragon
TTIF,
Slayer one looks pretty cool too.
install.
That one.
Okay, I think it's installed. And then let me go my info text real quick. Everywhere commercial use requires donation link. Oh, okay. Well, let me know if that's the one you want, and I'll just donate $1.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm torn between these two. I'm not sure which. I'm not sure which one would look better. Which one of these two?
Which ones are you looking at for?
It's the thing at the top where it would say D8 damage.
No, I mean like which fonts? Which two are you stuck between?
I sent them to you on Discord.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see them. I've been looking at these things.
The Dragon Slayer and the Fantasy Battles.
I thought you didn't like Dragon Slayer because it put the D and the 8 too close together.
No. That was a different one. That was the
Dragon Hunter.
The Hunter. Yeah.
Look. Dragon Slayer. Type your own text. D8 damage. Pretty nice. Let me try the other one. Honestly, I kind of like Fantasy Battles better. But it's really your choice.
Let's do Fantasy Battle then.
Okay. Good, because I already have it downloaded. Okay, so I just need to save everything on Krita. This one technically doesn't need to be saved. I haven't done anything on it yet. To this. Yes. Oh no, don't save it. Let me have it do it. Whatever, don't save it. No. And then this file, save as document. Just gonna restart it. Doing? You've been allowed to come out this whole time, baby girl. All right, let's see. View full screen mode. D8 so far. That is not the right one. And what? Where is it? This isn't the right one. The fuck? Did I not save right? Oh, hold on. Did it save as a fucking P? There we go. Okay. Woo. We got it. Don't worry, guys. We got it. All right. So let me. Also do new. Create. Let's go ahead
This
and
group
do.
thing's annoying me now.
What's annoying you?
The group thing in the chat icons.
Yeah, that's why I was doing it as a different each time.
As a separate one.
Yeah.
Because it keeps rescaling and it's annoying the shit out of me.
Yeah, that's why I never do it.
But if I did this one,
Fantasy battle.
I could just scale them the way I want.
Damage. Scale that shit up all the way. Bam. Middle. And we want it as that. Save. Close. Bring it over here. And now we're going to fuck with it. How do we fuck with it, you may ask? Well, we're going to fuck with the layer style. First off, how does it look if we give it a bevel? Not great. Take off the depth a bit. A little better. A little better. Bring down the size of the bevel. That's a lot better. What if we gave it a highlight? What do you think about that, Pig? A little bloodier, maybe?
It's like it's not bright enough color. Like the color you had before was kind of more white-ish.
Yes. I'm fucking with it right now because what I did was I gave it a highlight. So if I just bring this back to white, the gray, and then what I can do is if you want a different color altogether, I can make it brighter. There you go. Now it's a bit brighter. Which you're going to have it on a red background, right?
Yeah. Well, I just grabbed the felt background from the thingy.
Red. Oh, God. Let's put it as a little darker red. There we go.
You not make the background transparent?
You can, but then you don't really see it that well because the background is white and gray.
Well, until you fix the text, because it's going to be over top of another image. So the felt is in the background. I'm using it as like a background image.
Yes.
It's not the actual text itself.
Yes. But if I'm gonna mess with it at all, make the title different. Because what I did right now is I just added a bevel. Right now, it's just this. Right? If I add that red, that's what it looks like. No matter
Just
what
so you
background
can
you
see
put
it.
on. Huh?
Just so you can see it.
Yep, just so you can see it. And if I add a bevel, you can see the detail that gets put onto it.
Yeah.
But if we don't want a bevel, we can do a bunch of other things. Like What is satin? I've never seen satin before.
I'm not an art person. I don't know shit.
Well, it's just whatever makes you like, what we're doing. Like, I don't know if you want your title to pop out more or if you want it to be very simple.
I like my toes to not hurt. Thank you very much. The toes, they hurt.
Well, first off, let's just go through the motions. Do you like bevel or no bevel?
Bevel.
Okay.
Looks
bevel.
nicer. Kind of pops out a bit.
That's what I thought. Drop shadow. What does the drop shadow do? Drop shadow gives it a kind of like actual background shadow, obviously.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. Do you want it to stay black or do you want a different color?
Black is fine.
Okay. Can also give it an inner shadow, but I don't think we really need to do that. I think that looks awful. What we were looking at before is satin. It just gives it a little bit more of a bevel from what it looks like, but I don't think it needs it. I don't know. I'm kind of happy with that if you like what that looks like.
Looks good.
Okay. So I will take this away. And I will send you this. You can also, if you want to, give it a little bit of a tilt too. Instead of it being all the way up, we can tilt it that way. Tilt it this way.
Ow, you broke it. It was fine the first time. I don't know what you did to do it.
Okay. So what we'll do is we'll do a screen. I can
Or
do
maybe like even a slight tilt to the right.
Oh, okay. 1 second. Bring you back. That up.
Let me see.
Slight tilt to the right. Light.
Maybe more.
More tilt to the right.
Give me slightly more. Yeah, that looks okay.
All right. That's what we'll do then. What I'll do is I'll send that to you. And I'll also save it for my own use for what we're about to do. Should really put this in the D&D stuff and not in my schedule stuff. Even though this technically isn't D&D.
What do you mean it's technically not?
Well, it's Pathfinder.
I mean, it's Pathfinder. It's tabletop shit. That's why my folder is called tabletop shit. Well, it's actually called tabletop stuff, but that's the same thing. My game crash.
Do it as a PNG.
My game crash did.
Save. And let me send it to you as a PNG real quick.
So if I remove this text background, put better text there.
Here you are. Okay, and then what I can do is I can go into D&D so far, add another one. We're just going to bring this in as a new layer. We can this D8 damage. I'm definitely going to want a background for that too.
Save image.
Oh, sorry guys, you can't see what I'm doing anymore. Bam. So I'm going to bring this over here. And we're going to want this way smaller.
Image. Add
Beautiful wood
text.
text. I'm going to have it where pigs is slightly bigger as a GM.
And I don't need it to be that big.
That's not what she said.
Uh-huh. This text is much bigger.
So if anybody's wondering what we're doing, what I'm going to be doing, I am going to be putting everything in separately. So the boxes for the cameras are going to be separate. The border for the boxes for the cameras are going to be separate. The title is going to be separate. The dice is going to be separate. The background's going to be separate. Just so I am able to move and play around with everything. And make it so it'll be easier to set everything up than having everything as one static background. I do want to figure out what I want to do with this too, though, because it's a good title. Good looking title. We just gotta figure out what the fuck we're gonna do with it. Make these slightly go this way too. Or we can even have it where this is slightly bigger. It goes right here. And then it'll be Pig, GM, and then all 5 players on this side. Or I can have it where Pig's over here. The dice a little more over. The D8 damage a little more over, like this. Right here. Like that. Because really, when we really think about it, we're not going to need half of the chat that's going to be up here for everybody to see, because they're already going to have the whole side right here of chat. So it's like going to be like 5 or 6 minutes later. They don't need to see up here, which is fine. We can go into the D&D a bit, and then we can have all 5 players right here, and we can even make a little thing that says players, and then Eagle have a little GM thing. What I want to do is camera, and then have a little thing of their portrait, their little circular portrait on the side, right next to them. Actually, that's interesting, because I was trying to figure out if I want to do names of people or names of characters. But what I can actually do is put the camera, have them in there with like a little thing under it that says their name, and then have their token next to their name, have their token next to their camera, like smaller, and then smaller font of like what their character's name is. Decisions. I think this is a decision that needs to be made while I go put on a pot of tea. So I will be right back, everybody. Hello, hello. Just realized I stopped the music. You guys weren't able to stop and hear the music the whole time. Alright. Let's also get this fucking thing out of the way. There we go. And screen capture. This is what we got so far. So we will be using this. How many can we actually put in a row? That's the question. Hello, hello. Ah! Ferret's eating me! It's very sexual. That, sorry, guys. Sorry you had to hear that. That was something. Punishment for my ears. You learned something about Phoenix today. Well, she's got sharp teeth, alright? Thank you, my baby girl. Thank you, my baby girl. Thank you, my baby girl. Ready for it? You must bounce on it. Crazy style. What? You haven't heard that before? I think it was some Japanese dude. That's so funny. She was just like, ah! Alright, we need one more. There's 5 players. So I'm just trying to see what size we can get to. And yes, I'll do a bean in a second here. There we go, 5 players. So what I'm looking to do... Anyways, for those of you who don't know, what I'm looking to do is I'm going to take all these all of them, yes, move them over just a bit right there, and we're gonna put everybody's little like coin token right here, right next to them. I'm gonna have to grab those before we start, because I don't know if anybody's gonna change their characters or not. Well, not really change characters, but change their like icons and stuff. My icon's definitely changing because Solus is making an icon for me. But I don't know if anybody else is changing their icons. I might need to make them even smaller though, just for the fact that I mean, I guess it doesn't matter how big they are right here, because I am importing them separately. Kronos, are you just gonna be a Fuji tech, or are you gonna actually use your VTuber Model 2? I'm trying to see if I get VTuber Studio today and see if I can't hook that up. But I don't know if people are actually going to have VTubers on or not. I hate that I haven't shaved my head in a couple of days, and now this is like this. And I'm just like, ugh. I look like bald accounting guy number 4. Ah! Fucking feet. Stop it! I'm gonna use a Fujitech with my character for simplicity. Alright. Where your hat go? I have not been streaming with a hat for like 2 weeks. And I can't figure out where the fuck it went. Oh, hello, my love. You should be asleep. Is my yelling about Ferret eating my feet giving you up? Ferret stole it. She could have. Honestly, it could have fallen on the floor and she could have hid it somewhere. That's actually that's actually not a bad shout. She could have done it. She actually could have done it. But I've been keeping my head like nice and bald. And nice and shaven down. So I felt like the hat wasn't really necessary. Because Elle here has been making me feel bald and beautiful, you know? So, I was like, yeah, that's fine. But when it gets to like this length and you can see the hair thing, I'm just like, I don't like it. Skid max into the max. Yeah, I've been learning how to actually shave my head, and it's been fun, honestly. Not been a bad time. So yeah, that's my plan for that. And then I'm gonna have Pig as a big one right here. Which I don't know if Pig is doing his... Pig, are you doing your VTuber or are you just staying Fuji?
They'll probably just stay Fuji if other people are. It'll make it easier.
Okay.
More consistent.
Okay.
And consistency is good.
Unless you want to do your camera.
I don't think I'm there yet.
Okay.
It also kind of makes sense if we're all on camera or not.
That's why I was hoping people were going to be their VTuber models, but then, you know, Vilka and Zio don't have VTubers. Where did Zio go?
I don't know.
He was here before. I love you too, beautiful. Sleep well. Talk to you a little later. Yeah, I was gonna take another one of these. Eat well. Have a lovely cup of tea. Oh,
Get out of my chat.
You are the best thing I found on the internet. She's so cute. Wait, it's not your chat. It's my chat.
Don't contradict me.
What's the truth?
I'll ban you from your own chat.
What do you mean? You own Unlucky a bean? Oh shit, okay. We have such little beans that if I spin the wheel, like half of it would be not there. I need to buy more beans. We're just gonna do this. Oh, Fruity Tooty or what is it? Thingy Socks. Oh my god, I got it backwards again. Would you stop trying to eat my feet? Oh my god. Don't even fucking have socks on. I don't know why you're trying to eat my feet. Stop it! Oh, stinky socks. Ugh. Trying to eat my feet while I'm eating stinky socks. Nasty. Okay, so what I'm trying to do layer. And we'll be this. And his is going to be bigger. So his is going to be like right here and bigger. Which it's fine that it goes down into this. So I'm not sure, because we might want to break up the box. Like, it's cool, you know, it's got nice wood texture, which is nice. But to break up this box, we might want the names to be on the bottom, right? Especially if people are going to be doing their Fuji text. It's going to be a lot easier to, like, put something in the background, or put them on whatever it is. Fucking words. Let's see if we can find... Actually, Kronos, can I send you on a mission? Because you know about, like, safe stuff to use more than I do. Because if I look up, like, scrolls to put on the bottom here that I could actually use in one of these settings, because I technically do make money off a stream, so I'm not sure if there's a, like, I actually have one, I think. 1 second. That would be awesome, because I just want to put a scroll under everybody's thing and then put their names in it. Alright, we're about to fight. We're about to fight. I will duke it out with you. Little ferret. You wanna go? Such a handful sometimes. I really do. Unfortunately, I am, like, going to be giving her up at some point soon. Gonna try and find another place that has ferrets. Because she is by herself, and I feel bad since her best friend died. Little Noodle died, and she has been lonely ferret ever since. And she doesn't get enough outside of cage time either. So, as much as I want to keep her, I am definitely going to have to find her another home so she can actually live a better life than she is right now. I do what I can. But she definitely deserves a better life than what she gets here. Sad but true. Also, thank you, FPCon, for telling me about the bean. I totally forgot about it, not gonna lie. That's actually awesome. I think this is coming out alright. I think that's why they call me the Bean Watcher. Do they now? What other instances have you done that has made you be able to obtain this nickname? It's not safe for work. Noted. Probably voyeurism. Damn! Would you stop? I can't have my feet on the ground for 2 seconds. Rotter. Where'd you go, by the way, Zio? Why'd you leave? It's gonna be so weird because I'm gonna have this. This is legitimately how these panels are gonna go. By the way, guys, we're gonna have Pig right here, who's gonna be in his Fujitech that he's in right now, and/or I don't know if he has another one he's gonna be using with his GM screen, with being GM and stuff like that. You're gonna have me, which is gonna have my camera in here. Then we're going to have probably like Kronos here, who is like, his Fuji's like white-haired, almost looks like a samurai kind of thing. We're going to have probably Zera here. Lich Lord, right now he's got that Lich Lord being like, ah, but I don't know if he's gonna change it at all. Then we're probably gonna have like Zeo or Vilka, which Zeo's is just a green picture of some kind. And then Vilka is crab. It's gonna be a weird ass group. Unless Vilka goes camera also. He might. Be a weird time. Thankfully, though, I'm just gonna take this one out. Once we get the orb from Treasure Planets, you unlearned heathen. It's still, it's like person, background orb, person. I'll see if there's anything out there. You do that, and I'll start looking too. Because I feel like we just need scrolls under the names. That's it. Just scrolls. And then what I can start doing is, we can start She's absolutely going fucking crazy right now. Sorry, guys. I was so entranced with watching her just war dance every 5 steps. She is a spitfire at the moment. I feel like we need something to break up the background too. Like, what could we do? We're using wood for these tiles. Maybe I can, like, I don't know. Let's see. Go to right here. We'll turn it brown. And then we'll do a something like that. I just want to try something real quick. Definitely gonna have to change where it is. 1 second. Cool. And then what we're going to do is layer style. Add a bevel to that. Much smaller bevel. Maybe bigger of a bevel. And then we're going to add a pattern overlay. I'm just trying this. It's not exactly what we're going to do. Maybe without the bevel. scale it down. Scale it down more. Scale it up. I don't like it. Way too different from the back. Out there does not cost money or not present used with other branding. If you really want to scale, you probably have to purchase a license for an image or make it yourself. I don't mind purchasing one. That's not an issue whatsoever. I just need to find one that's good to purchase. I always think artists should be paid, you know? Like, I was telling Solus when because she's making my frog, or not my frog, my spooter guy that I will be using in this campaign. I was telling her, like, there's no way I'm not giving you something for this. And she was like, no, I'm just doing it. I'm like, no. You will be compensated for your time in some way. Just let me know how I can do it. I can give you money, or we can do something else. So I'm going to be helping her with some art stuff for her game. Not that this looks good. Dude, do not think this is my art skills, please. This is fucking horrendous. Hey! Alright, just gotta go back in the cage for a moment. When you start eating, go back in the cage. 10-minute timeout. 10-minute timeout. Sent you something to your DM. Oh my god, Crumbs is sliding into my DMs. Oh. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's go, Tamaki. Sorry, I'm looking at something at the moment. Maybe? Not sure. I have to think on it. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure if I want this, to be honest. Like, what do you guys think? That or that? Definitely need something in the background, because I think this is too plain. This is way too plain. We need something in the background. What if I... Alright, hear me out. Added a bit of a gradient to it. Kind of like that. Actually, let me do this. Because I don't want to lose that border. So let's go ahead and do this. That's going to be all of that. And then if I do this and add the gradient, it won't get rid of the border. I want the blue on the bottom a bit. Maybe not the brown though. I mean, it is good. Go with this way instead. What we need to do is we need to create a new gradient. So let's go in here. I'm gonna add a gradient. This color is going to be our blue. This color is going to be the brown on the dice. And we're going to give that a go. All right. Do it here. That's not bad. Do it more over here. I don't mind that. What do you guys think? I need some chat input. Also do this, deselect this, so we're not seeing that. I'm gonna rest and hope that I'm good for tomorrow. Noit, noit. Night, Kronos. Is it my art? Are you feeling quite ill looking at my art? Damn. Can't believe you. Oh, I'll never psychologically recover from this. That's not bad. We're gonna go for this. Medication was supposed to help with my anxiety a few days ago, and I felt 6 cents. Oh. That's fair. That's fair, Cronus, bro. Feel better. That one kind of works. I like that. It doesn't overpower us with the blue, but it also doesn't overpower us with the brown. Yeah. I feel like we should add another one of these borders, but around the actual gameplay box. So go ahead and copy layer. Add a layer. Oh, nope, not there. I do not want to add a layer there. There. I'm going to paste a layer. Oh, give it a second. We're going to file. Just gonna quick save. I'm going to just really quickly, because shit does happen, save this. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna take this. No. Can it just... copy layer. There we go. I'm gonna take this. Yeah. And all the way down. Get to let's say yeah. That is fucking awful. But what we can do is just make a new one. We're going to layer. This add. Waiting for image to complete. I'm gonna add a layer. And then go from here down here. Too thick. Try again. Well, a little better. We want. Hello. There we go. Is to tell it. Go about there. Up here. want to tell it to go about there. There we are. Then behind that gives it a little bit more of a nice kick. What we're going to do is we're going to do layer style. We're going to also give it a pattern overlay and also a bevel. So the pattern is also going to be I feel like I need to make it where it's like the UI is much bigger. Oh, I'm blind, guys. Going blind. Okay to that real quick. Okay, bevel was the wrong choice. Goodbye, bevel. There we go. Pattern, opacity, scale. Turn that opacity up actually. There we go. So, one of the bad things is this is definitely way too dark. There we go. Much better. Much better. So yeah, we can have that around it like that. Bring Bugaroos. GM screen just down a bit. I feel like it's not bad. And when we add in the character portraits on the side here, I think tonight I'm gonna find scrolls that we could put here. But I think this is not bad. What do you think, Pig?
I don't know. Sure.
Helpful.
I am helpful.
Okay. So, can I see yours again, Pig?
Oh, give me 1 second. Gotta open all my shit again.
I just want to make sure. Something.
Yeah. Where's my Discord? That it? That looks weird. That needs to be like that. And then this would need to be popped back out. So I can go back to OBS. Change this. That didn't change it. Like that.
Okay. So when you hit your D8 damage, right? What did you envision the actual, like, screen to look like? Was it like this, or something different?
What do you mean?
Like, okay. How much do you enjoy the background? Let's start there.
On your screen or mine?
Yours.
I don't like my background at all that much.
Okay. If you could change it, what would you want it to be?
That's a good question. I don't really know.
Because I know we did the red felt just as a for now kind of thing before.
Why is my chat doesn't feel like it's fitting properly anymore? What the fuck? Oh. That's why.
Are you still using the group, or are you doing
don't
it
know.
separately?
I do them separately. I don't know what my background's supposed to be. I don't know.
What if we did...
Because see, I don't see things in my head in terms of like pictures and art. I see them as like narrative, like in a book. So I don't have an idea of what it's supposed to look like, but I know what it's supposed to be. And I don't know how to describe that.
Were you looking for more like a table background? More of a...
I haven't put that much thought into this part yet.
Which is why I'm trying to help. I'm trying to maybe say something that might spark interest. And then we can go from there. Well, what do you think of my background and what I got going on? Just the background part.
Looks better than mine.
Okay. Because we can do something simple for now and then think about it.
Yeah.
Do you want to use the colors like I am right now, that's like the same as the D8 damage dice? Do you want different colors as the background?
It should kind of all fit a theme, right?
Mm-hmm. Probably.
So probably similar to the die.
Okay. Well, let's... Brand new. You are probably 1920 by 1080. Do the same thing with the great... You're doing that and that. Do we want to do something like that? Or do we want to go sideways? If we did that, can we do a layer style pattern overlay That feels more like felt. Let's go through the patterns. That's ugly. That's ugly. While I'm going through, if you see something that catches your eye, let me know. That's actually not bad. Not the best. Not terrible, though. A little funky, a little fun. That's pretty... me. That's kind of cool. It might go with the D8 damage sign. I don't the opacities of it. More 90%. Trying to envision. That's definitely a possibility. What's this called? Dith 202 Plus. Okay. I kind of like the way it makes it feel like it's light coming across. Like there's a brightness to the brown. Might be a little too much for the background. What if we put down the opacity? That's not bad, and it does give a little bit more of a D&D-esque feel, or Warhammer, really.
X-Grid.
X-Grid. Ooh, that's a very felty feel. Hold up. Do that. Turn down the scale. Anything sort of like it that's around? Oh, these aren't bad. You just have to be able to fit the background pretty well. Stripes or stars. Oh, that would make me nauseous after watching that for a while. Oh, that's kind of cool. Never seen that before. Anything you've seen so far that might strike your fancy or not? I don't like the dodecahedron, but I feel like it doesn't give a good fantasy vibe. It more gives a... Try the decahedron. Not dodecahedron. That'd be an actual d20. Like some of these give like cyber like Oh, my headphones are going. 1 second. Ooh, hold up. That's cute. Anyways, let me switch to my headphones real quick, guys. Alright. Talk to me real quick, Pig. Can't hear you if you are. Might have also stepped away from the computer. I kind of like this. But does it fit the theme? Not gonna lie, this looks pretty cool too.
Yeah, I think the hex is better though.
You like the hexes better?
Well, it's more applicable to the expanded idea of what this will be. It's not just a Dungeons and Dragons thing.
Okay. So this is
There
them
will be
at
other systems and stuff.
this is them at 50% hex, or at 50% opacity. So obviously how well you can see them. This is them at 25%. A little less, but they're still there. And this is them at 75%. Which way would you like to go more?
More around 35%, 40%.
Alright, let's try 40.
See that.
That's 40.
Maybe a little bit less, 35.
35. What do you think?
Yeah, that looks about right.
Okay. Now we can also turn down. I think bigger hexes are better, right? What do you think?
Yeah, those hexes are way too small.
Okay. Bigger hexes. I like bigger hexes. Those look better. Okay. So let's use this as your background for now. If we want to make something
Okay.
different, we can. And you're just gonna have all the people free floating, right?
Yep.
Okay. Is there... any way you want to put people's names on there, or are you just going to have the text free floating too?
Oh, there should be names somewhere. Probably.
If I
Or
find...
their character names or something under each portrait.
Yeah. If I find a scroll, do you want me to show you what that scroll is later?
Sure.
Okay. So let me go ahead and send this to you. And you can...
Go back to eating. 'Cause
Well-
I need to eat. It's like 10 o'clock.
That's fair. I just wanted to see what it looked like in your background, but yeah, I can wait until you're done eating. So, now that we're done with that, let's just keep thinking about this shit. Can we do anything different? Is there anything we want to do different? I don't know. I kind of love the way it is. So all we need is the scrolls that go under. I need to see what everybody will look like in it. But that'll be a tomorrow thing. I'll just get everything set up first. Which means I have to export all of these as PNGs, put them into OBS. And see what it all looks like. While also having my game up. But I do think this is looking great. I need to go through and do all my overlays for my stream too, because like all of my overlays are old. I need to do better overlays. Now I'm gonna have more tea. The border bothers me a little bit because it's different than the wood, but I mean, it still works though because it's still the same as the dice. Yeah, you know, it doesn't bother me. Fine. You know what I do want to look up though? Is there something that's interactable on Twitch that people watching the game can look up characters and their stats as they're playing, as the characters are playing? So something with Foundry plugins for Twitch. Foundry Stream Mode module integrates Twitch chat with Foundry Virtual Tabletop. I don't think we want to do that. There's a Foundry Stream Overlay add-on module for Foundry Virtual Tabletop. Core functionality: display live character data in separate window, configure chroma key background, support for multiple game systems, custom data selection. So Overlay customization, add dynamic actor data, insert static text elements, include images, adjust font styles, colors, whatever, response design. So what can people do? Huh. Okay. Take a look real quick. For a second.
Hello and
Jesus.
welcome to this tutorial. It will be a basic video on the usage and...
Okay.
Yeah, never mind. Let me just make sure it's actually all enabled. So...
I was about to say, is my music still going? Her music sounds exactly like the music we just had.
Yep, so I can see I just need to enable Foundry Stream Overlay to get it working. So it looks like I haven't actually used it on this world yet, which is actually great. The other module I mentioned that you can also download is a module called OBS Utils, which I will link in the description below. That module maps. Not every game necessarily needs maps all the time, so there are a number of reasons why you might not necessarily. You can open up your overlay by pressing the Open Overlay button. It will send you a little warning saying that if you open it inside the Foundry application, that is to say, the actual one, the desktop application, it might not work because the actual Foundry application itself doesn't like pop-ups. So for that reason, if I open this and then there we go. So you can now see that
God, I hate green screen green.
has been opened.
Oh,
for the sake of
God.
this demonstration, I'll just hide it for the moment. So I'll just put that to one side. But this screen is open the moment that you click on Open Overlay. But I'll just hide that, which will ask you. Now, in terms of actually creating your scene and getting all that working, there are a number of settings you can do. If you are a premium subscriber, the first thing you should do is go click on the premium button, which will ask you to activate a key. You simply press activate. I'll probably mute out that so you can't see it, and then you can use the premium features. So the next thing to do would be to get our scenes going. I go onto the edit scene button. You can see here that we are now starting with a brand new empty scene, which is exactly what we want. We haven't done anything to add anything to our to scenes yet. So for the moment, I'm just going to stretch this down to one corner a little bit, and I'm going to make the screen visible again so you can see roughly what it looks like as I'm making these changes. So let's start off with the most simple. We have live data over here, and that will effectively give you allow you to capture live information from a particular actor. You do that by simply choosing from the list who you want to capture. So Casteria, for example, and then over here in the green screen, you can see that it says the name. You still need to adjust the position, which you can do by going here. So we go to, let's say, 100 by 100. And voila, you can see that it's right there. There are a number of styling things that you can do to that. So you can make it bold, you can obviously change the size.
What up, Bard Phoenix? How's it
nice and
going?
big. There are a number of fonts that we have here as well. I should probably change. I'll fix the actual colouring at the moment, but that's the thing that's slipped through the net a little bit. And of course the colour. There is also, I'm just going to move that to a side one bit.
I'm not gonna lie. I realize that whoever is doing this is definitely nervous, and I'm kind of proud of them for going past their nervousness and like still doing a 26-minute video to be able to show how this works. Good job on them. Honestly. I know it can be fucking nerve-wracking to want to put something out there for people to see and then, like, worry that somebody's judging you harshly for what you're doing. So, good on them. Good on them. Just want to say.
Okay. Oop. That's top, and then 150. There we go. So there's also, for example, text outline. If you're using a green color, or if you want to have a little bit more of a stroke to it, you can simply change that and then choose what color, if any, that you would like your outline to be. You can also add a drop shadow, and that's all there. And we can do all this other stuff. We can go the current HP, so you can see right there, it's 23 hit points. And if we go to where is our character PCs, and we go to cast theory, we can see that sure enough it's 23 HP. And most importantly, if we update this on the character sheet, maybe it takes an attack, maybe it takes Lois's HP in total, so that's a 20. Once it pretty much immediately changes it over on the green screen as well. So I'll just change that back to a minute.
So one thing I'm wondering is, do you have to be a GM for this? Or if you're a player, are you able to, like, use this? Because if you're using this and you're a player, you'll be able to see your other people's health, which I don't know if that's a bad thing, a good thing. I usually don't know the health of my friends unless they tell me. You know?
Great. So next up, and there actually, just before going on, there are plenty of different ways of formatting data. There is also a custom data path. So Foundry uses a number of data paths for lots of different things. You can have the AC in there, you can have your ability scores on there. There's lots of different options, and you just basically copy the custom path in there. In my previous patch, I did have like a path browser, so at some point I do want to add that back in. This has been a massive refactor of my of the code, so I'm still working on a number of different upgrades and bringing some of the older stuff into it, but there's a lot of new features in here. So for the moment, I'll say level. We can see that sure enough they're a 4th level cleric. You can add a label to that, so and that'll apply to all the different data things we have so
label
far.
would be very nice.
We can add, because we are this is a premium activated app, we can add effects. So we've got little hovering, a bit going up and down. If I remove that very briefly, and then if I go to wiggle, you can see it's just wiggling there idly.
I love it.
There are lots of little effects we can do just to make things a bit more interesting, to give a bit more character to your overlay. So there's lots of settings here.
My only thing is
settings, which are these two here, the entrance and triggered settings, are not in the new version yet, and we were having quite a bit of trouble guessing the triggered animation.
So my thing is, if you have multiple characters, am I gonna have to have like a million green screens to be able to do for each character? How does that work? I bet they're gonna get there and talk about it, but I'm wondering. Put it all in one, I'd reckon. I mean, you could probably put everything for one character on one, and then you just have to have 5 different green screens going. I'm sure they'll say it. I'm sure they'll say it. We're only almost halfway.
Really were meant for when you unhide or unhide an item.
But this will be really nice for people watching and wants the stats on the characters, you know?
It slides over, it changes over to a different layout the first time. It arrives the first time. Again, I was having a little bit of trouble with the code, but I'm still working on that. Triggered is about as much as it sounds. So if a certain stat reaches a certain point or less than a certain point, it will do this animation. Again, that in the old version was not always working, so I am currently reworking that and making sure that it is at the best possible place. Moving right along. So next up we have custom text. That is exactly as it sounds, and it has all the same styling and appearances as the data stuff. You simply put in exactly what you want, move it where you want, and you can see there.
Yep, they're adding
the
more
static
stuff to it.
text appears
Okay.
in the location that you specify. There are plenty of ways of doing that in other OBS as well, of course. But if you want it like this, you've got it like this. So this doesn't really cost me anything to put in, so there's no reason why not to. We have image. Again, pretty self-explanatory. You can use basically any image you have inside your Foundry world. It's just a case of uploading it for those who don't have it. So you can even use GIFs and animated items. So, for example, I'm using this creepy animation I made a little while ago. You can see
That's
it
cool.
appears. I do need to make it a bit bigger, which you can do there. Let's make it a lot bigger. Let's say 500%. There you go. So you can see that that works. And you can add normal images, static images. You can use the animations as part of the you get various packages like JSB's animations.
That itself
or
might just be
cartoon
worth
animations
it.
like that.
Because if
You can add all of
again,
those
if I
to
have to do
this,
5
and
different
it
ones,
will
oh
work.
no, what you could do is you could just
Next up, we
do exactly
have
what you
one
just
of the
said,
new
Bard.
features in 4.0, which is the dice roll. The dice roll is quite cool, and I'm very happy with it. It's pretty straightforward. It's effectively, I'm just going to make this a bit bigger so I can see it, and then make it always visible for the moment. There we go. So let's say 400. No, it's a bit too far. 350 and 350. Try and make it as big, as centered as possible. So 200, 250. Yeah, there you go. And then let's say 250 again. There you go. So it's pretty much right in the middle of those creepy, grasping hands. So this is pretty straightforward. It rolls the dice. So if I were to roll a dice for Cast Theory, for example, because I got it right here, I press Medicine, dice rolls, and got a 7. So that appears on here. So for this one, you can see if we go to the chats channel, that it was a 7 plus 3 plus 5 for a 12, but the thing over there says 7. That is because right now we have dice only selected. There are a number of other features you can have, so the total will show the total that you've rolled. There we go, that was 19. We have also expanded with bonuses. So that will show 11 plus the various bonuses you have for a total of 18. We've got expanded no bonuses, which will show you just the dice rolled for with the total. So 27, that was a natural 20 there. That's pretty awesome.
I think I would just do.
And then finally, the last one is a premium feature. So this is not something that you can access as by default without purchasing or subscribing to our Patreon. This one took a little while for me to do, so I'm quite happy that it's working. It's kind of inspired by Baldur's Gate, and if I click on it, you'll see why. It's got 3. Plus wisdom for 3, and brings it to 6, plus proficiency bonus for 2, bringing the total to 8, and that's the final number. So yeah, you can see that there are a number of ways to display your dice rolls. If you have the always visible,
What you're walked into is I'm looking to see if there's any cool overlays we can do for Foundry, so people can see what. Like people's HP is and different things like that. Which this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Because what I'm guessing is we can like put character image right here. with like a little box or something underneath it, and then it's like level, HP, AC, and just like a couple of cool things. I probably won't have that ready by tomorrow, but I'm wondering if we can make it work.
Turned off, then in that situation it will just disappear after about 10 seconds. I do intend to actually add a little configuration to that to see
It actually
for
would be
anyone who
really
wants
cool for
to
Pig
maybe
to have too.
specify exactly how long or how short they want the number appearing on the screen. But for the moment, I've got it always visible just so you can see what's going on. If you have as always visible, it will show the last number that was rolled. In addition to all those effects, we have a little bonus one, which is another one for only the premium usage, called roll animation. And all that does is it kind of goes like a little bit crazy with a number of different numbers cycling through it before it gets the proper animation. So if we click on religion, for example, you see it does a little spinny thing, then a 6, and a 2, and another 2 for a plus a 3 for 13. So you can see is 13. Yeah, so that's just a nice little extra that you can have that can add a little bit more character to your overlay. And it is configurable and enableable. You can make it go longer. You can choose the speed of it. So it really is open to you. You can also specify who, that is to say, which user of which the dice rolls for. So if you don't choose anyone, it'll do everyone by default, but you can choose singular or multiple users. That is to say, users that you've already added to the game, who and you can effectively make a dice number or a dice roll display just for them, and that can be useful. For example, if you want to add the dice roll over their character sheet, which will obviously disappear if you uncheck always visible. So there's plenty of ways to do this. The last one, also pretty self-explanatory, we have here is HP bar. So that's if I'm just going to make this a bit bigger, so I'm going to move it to the center, 250 by 250. I just select the character you want, so I'll do Ashiel for the moment. There we go. So that will show a simple HP bar, because maybe you don't want to show the HP of your characters, maybe you just want to see how, you just want to show how healthy they are. So there are a number of ways to configure that. Maybe you don't want a traditional left to right, maybe you want right to left or top to bottom. That is all configurable. You can style it how you like, add rounded corners, you can add a drop shadow, you can add outlines. One of the cooler things as well, you can choose a gradient. So right now we can see that it starts at blue. I just choose blue because I didn't want green because it's a green screen. So if we go over to Ashiel, there we go. And then lower his higher explosibility to, let's say, 15. 15. You can see that not only has the bar gone less, but let's make sure that's not always available again. But the color is slightly changed. So the gradient option effectively slips between the two colors that you specify. You can just have it as one standard color. You can also add a background color if you want. So maybe you don't want it transparent. If you do it, if you have that unchecked, it'll just do the transparent go to green. But maybe you want a different color. I do plan in the future as well to have like images you can put in the HP bar. But yeah, that's all how that works effectively. Again, pretty straightforward and very customizable. That goes is it for all of the items you can add to your overlay. And as I say, it's very customizable, very configurable. You can go as crazy as you want and add all kinds of wonderful stuff. and make wonderful, wonderful hit overlays. But how do you manage your overlays? How do you, when you have multiple games and things going on, what do you do about that? Well,
what I was
that's
wondering.
the next thing we'll be talking about, which is a premium feature, which is managing different overlays and different windows. So if we go back to our settings, and let's down to assume overlay. There we go. So if you are a premium subscriber, you can have access to multiple scenes and multiple displays. So to be clear, the multiple scenes is this. It's your setup. It's what you can see on here. So you can have multiple setups of these and display them to the screen, and it'll show you what your the name of your scene and where it is, where it's being shown as default. You can add another scene, let's say another setup. Let's change that to seconds. And it pop up on the list, and if I want to edit that, there we go, it's right here. I can sort of swap between them whenever I want to go like that.
What if you have multiple
Okay.
characters?
The next thing is multiple displays. So this will allow you to have multiple green screens, which can have a number of different reasons you could want that. Maybe you would like a setup that is specific to a single person, and then you can duplicate an overlay and then move it around independently of the rest of the other elements. Or maybe you want to have both a slideshow and your overlay on the same scene. You can absolutely do that. It does require
Slideshow?
you to have
What?
a second window. So if I open that one up, we can see it's currently showing the same loadout, but just change that to seconds. And save changes. There we go. So yes, we have independent scenes on that.
Do we? I don't see anything different.
Yeah. So that is basically everything. The only last thing really to say is about how you now display it in OBS or various software. Right now, as of this version, you can only use green screen, and you do have to have an active window open in order to capture that green screen. I know that's not ideal, and so I've actually been banging my head against Foundry to my very best to try and get that working, but I found out effectively it's just not working. It doesn't seem possible to be able to effectively it doesn't seem possible to have like an endpoint with transparency. So right now, what I'm working on is a standalone application that will sit on your desktop and create a local server with all the transparency needed, which you can then import that as a browser source into your OBS software. And that is still very much in development. As you can see here, we're still working on that. But the sooner you guys can help me support that, the more time I'll be able to dedicate to doing that. I do plan that to be not only a premium feature, but a premium feature that requires a active subscription. All these features we've talked about up to now does not require an active Patreon subscription, but rather is just a one-time code. You can subscribe, grab your code, and then unsubscribe, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. If you want to keep supporting us and do that way, you can do that as well, which I would very much appreciate. But if you just want to support us for once, get the code, you can do that. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. There are a few more things I'm working on. you can make some really nice looking overlays. For example, I have been using the previous version for my own streams recently.
Shows what it looks like.
Have a look. So if you go on to my Twitch channel, it's jenselter.com/Twitch, you can see that I've been so far creating some overlays just for HP, but I do intend to create like a proper thing later, but I got so much on the go at the same time that I've had to prioritize what I've been doing. So now this is mostly done. We can get that all sorted.
Not seeing anything.
But yeah, I hope you have a fantastic time creating your own little
What was her?
overlays, and best of luck. Thank you very much.
Okay. There is version 4.2 at the moment. Streaming software integration, they do have it as a browser source right now. Look at this shit. Look what they've done. They've made this whole thing right here. That would be so cool to have. Like as actual like things to go with what we were doing in Krita here. Have them on the side here with each person. Yep. That'd be cool. I'll think about it. That would actually be awesome. But honestly, this is all I wanted to do today. So we're, I think, good to end. Sorry that it's such a short stream today, guys. We were planning on doing some other stuff today. We were supposed to do until then, but some people are feeling sick, so we weren't able to. But at least we got some overlay stuff done. And we will have some fun later on with it. I'm going to work on it a little bit more tomorrow because we still gotta, like I said, I gotta export all these things separately. So the boxes separately, the background separately, the dice separately, the DA damage separately, and then put them into an OBS source and do all the stuff in there, plus adding everybody's Fuji text into the boxes. I gotta find a scroll that I want to use, but I don't really want to do that online while I'm streaming, just because I don't want, I'm probably gonna have to pay for one, and I don't want to accidentally show anything. I'm a little wary about that, so we're not gonna do that on stream. But you guys will be able to see the scroll tomorrow, so come back tomorrow for the Pathfinder campaign to see what this will look like with the finishing touches on. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. For you to be able to see how it's gonna go. And then yeah, we'll have people's character tokens right here with a little scroll with them saying their name. And then yeah, I would love to be able to get this. Definitely the premium. We'll see what's in the cards, is what I will say. We'll see what's in the cards, what we can do. Especially if this will be like wicked cool to just have. And if you can have it as a player instead of a DM. That's a big thing because I am not a DM. It doesn't say anything about it, so I'm guessing it'll probably be fine. Probably be fine. We'll figure it out. But yeah. Go ahead back to full screen. Alrighty, everybody. Surprise Rock isn't joining with you. He is having, I asked him, he is having a bit of a he needs to do a lot of IRL stuff, and cannot say that he can be here every single time, nor can he like definitely put all of his like, you know, everything into it. Pig here, right here, Mr. Silent Eater, will be GMing this one, and he has expressed that because he wants to make D8 damage, which is the like tabletop group he wants to make. He wants to at some point do another group, another campaign going along with this one. And then Rock will probably be able to join that one once he has once he's not so busy IRL. Along with a couple of other new faces that will probably be joining that group, because they also had IRL stuff going on. This campaign was funny because a lot of people were like I cannot join because a lot of IRL stuff is going on, which happens. Life happens. It was just funny that it happened to so many people at the same time. It just happens. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get Rock in. We want to get Solus and Canis in some at some point. I know Zara has expressed interest in doing more and being in the second campaign because he loves doing that stuff. And then we have other people who have expressed interest too, but like I said, life stuff. I miss me Rock. Yeah, I miss me Rock too. I haven't been able to play video games with Rock in a while. We played D2 the other day, like a couple weeks ago. But that was about it. But yeah, I'm not gonna bother rating anybody right now. I kind of want to just head out. I got some stuff I want to work on. But I hope you all have a lovely night. We will be back tomorrow. I believe we're doing this at 8. I don't really know. But I'll start at 7 no matter what and just start getting some stuff prepared. I'll just post Addie's slime video until she responds. Do it. We'll be on at 7 to just get some stuff prepared, make sure we're ready. Look over the Pathfinder rules a little bit more. I'm going to do that tonight too. But I want to make sure that I remember what all the rules for Pathfinder, because I haven't played in a while. And I looked them up the other day, but I want to re-look them up because my memory is shit. Now I'm just rambling. Yeah, I'm gonna head out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.